And here we go. It's the second night of the Summer Metal Festival in Sarajevo. We have the killer vocal from Benighted with me here. Tell me your first impression of the gig, of our country, of our city.
It's the first time for us to come here to Bosnia, and it was fucking awesome tonight. The audience was just great, and it was such a pleasure to share so much energy with the guys and receive such a great welcome. We really hope to be back soon, because Bosnia is a great country for metal, I think.
Since it's your first time here, what did you know about the country before coming here? What did you expect?
I was expecting more trouble at the border, to be honest, and it was not very easy, but it was okay, and it was a very long travel for us to arrive to Sarajevo, but it worth the distance we made, and we are very happy to be there tonight, and we'll enjoy the party, I think, the whole night before going to Hungary tomorrow. And I'm really happy to discover that Bosnian people are very friendly, energetic, and we spend an awesome time here, and I will keep it in memory forever, I think so.
Very nice to hear that. Let's go back to the beginning. How long are you in this band?
I'm in the band since the beginning. It was in 1998, and I think right now we are just two from the beginning lineup.
From the original?
Yeah, Olivier, the guitarist, and me.
How did you start the band? Why did you start the band?
At the beginning it was just a joke between students. We were only 17 or 18, I don't remember exactly, but it was some kind of joke. We listened to some kind of extreme metal. We could try to do like that. Olivier was playing guitars. I was unable to play any instrument, so I said maybe I can try to growl or some stuff like that. At the beginning it was so awful, you try to scream, but you hurt yourself a lot. And and with months meeting people, we have started to really create a true band with two guitarists, a bassist, a drummer, and it became Benighted, in fact. And it's when we started. At the very first beginning, it was just a side project for lots of people in Benighted, because everybody had a band, but it became so important for us that everybody let just fall the other bands to focus on Benighted, because we spent such awesome times together that we had to concentrate for Benighted first.
Well, how hard was it for you in the beginning to get the first record deal, to get the first record done, and etc., etc.?
We were very lucky, in fact, because we knew that to get some concert we had to have a demo, an album, or some stuff like that, and we tried to save some money to make our first album, and our first self-titled album was made in only 3 days in a studio. The sound was very good anyway, and a French label who was very popular at the time, it's called Adipose Records, discovered our records, contacted me, and when I told them we recorded in 3 days only, I said, what? So we want you on our label. So we find a label very quickly, and since that point we have signed with Osmos Production, and now we are on Season of Mist, which is one of maybe the biggest label in France for this kind of music, and we have a very good distribution around the world. So I'm very proud of the travel we did since the beginning.
Can you tell me something about the scene in France concerning metal, of course?
Yeah, the scene in France is getting better and better each year, because lots of quality bands get birth each year, and we've got some very famous band in every style. Of course, Gojira comes first, because Gojira is the most famous band in France, because they are just awesome. They play very precisely. They are very professional, and they make some gorgeous tour with Metallica, with great bands. Cheers, my friend. Sorry, some guys calling me. And but you can find very cool bands in every style. In Brutal Death, you'll find some bands like Kronos, Gorod, grindcore bands like Blockhead, Inhumate, black metal bands, Otargos, Svartkron. You've got every style in metal in France, which is very well represented.
Can you tell me something about shows? What are the most memorable ones and the biggest bands you played with?
The biggest band, I don't know, maybe Slayer.
Maybe.
1 month ago, I think so. And it was a very big festival in Netherlands. There was Slayer, Anthrax, Devin Townsend Project, Machine Head. So great lineup, a very great lineup. Yeah. But we played with Slipknot, we've played with Fear Factory, with Motorhead.
Killing me.
Yeah, we had the luck to share the stage with very great bands.
Can you tell me something about the latest album you've done?
So the latest album is 1 year old now, and we're still very satisfied of this album because I think it's a very big step in the career of Benighted. We only received great returns from this album, from the crowd, from the labels, from the magazines. Everybody was like, Asylum Cave is a fucking great album. So we had the luck to make the most amazing festivals in Europe. We had the luck to play in Russia, Israel, Bosnia now. Lots of countries that we've never been before, and it's what we want to do. We want to meet some new people, go in some countries that we've never been before. It's why Benighted is made, just to have some party with everybody who wants to share the music with us. It's what we want.
So is this your day job?
Absolutely not, because I think we won't never live with death metal music, and I think I don't want to live with death metal music. We all have regular jobs beside Benighted, and I think it's why we take so much pleasure, because we are not forced that people like us. We don't care about that. We just enjoy every show we made, and if someday Benighted has to stop for every reason you can, it won't prevent us to eat. We have our regular jobs, and Benighted is just an amazing bonus, a big passion that we share all five, and I think it will be the longest time we can, because it's we have the luck to live some amazing moments that I think only a few people can live.
Well, how do you manage your job and playing music?
With a very good sense of organization, because between family, job, Benighted, sport, I'm a dad. My daughter is 6, so I've got lots of things to plan when I go to concert. But until now, everything goes well. In my job, my boss are very they know what I do beside my job, and they support me a lot and help me to get some free time to go on concert. And
I envy you on that one.
Yeah, I can believe that. I'm a very lucky guy, and I know that.
Tell me something about the bands that you like to listen to.
My first band would be Napalm Death, of course, because it's one of the biggest
groups. They also played here. So.
Yeah. Really? Cool. An amazing band. My favorite band are Napalm Death, Aborted, which are very good friends of us, Dying Fetus, of course, and Nesum too. So in Nesum we made 3 days playing with Nesum for the Extreme Metal Festival in Switzerland, Austria, and Germany, and they are just with a singer of Rotten Sound replacing Misko, of course. But it was so cool to see them live, because it's their last tour before ending, definitely Nesum. And we'll play with them in 3 days at Obscene Extreme Festival in Czech Republic too. This will be the last time, and we intend to really enjoy this last one.
Tell me, what's the future for Benighted?
The future will be to finish the promotion for Asylum Cave. We'll start the promotion and playing, I think, in September, because we have to write new stuff for a new album, because we are touring relentless since more than a year, and we have to start writing new songs to prepare a new album right now, because Season of Mist wants a new album too, of course, and we are very impatient to see what the new lineup will create. Yeah, absolutely. Because Lim, one of the beginning members, has just left the band because of his work and his family. It was too hard for him, and we just welcome Adrian as a new guitarist. He's a very good friend of us, and we are very confident with him. I'm sure it will work perfectly. But I'm very impatient to see what kind of track we will write with him.
Well, we can't wait to hear that too. Thank you very much. Thank you for this great gig. Hope to see you someday again in Bosnia.
I really hope so, guy. Thank you very much, and we really hope to be back in Bosnia soon. Thank you so much.
Great.